Orphaned by a conflict she knows nothing about, this toddler fighting for her life was brought to hospital with broken limbs and stab wounds. Her parents didn't survive. The young, the old, villagers and travelers were all affected by a conflict that many here thought was over after a 3-year break.
It came as a very rude shock to me that this same community will resume attacks again, and which will lead to even this number of killings in Plateau State. There must be thorough investigation as to the root cause of this crisis. It may be beyond what we are seeing.
The government responded by deploying more troops. But that hasn't stopped the flow of refugees. Veronica Darius' husband was a casualty. He didn't leave when others fled. She is inconsolable.
I feel powerless without him. I don't know what will happen to me or the kids who are in school. I don't know what we will do.
This is a grave of the only victim of the attack on Kakrug Gashish. Witnesses say when the villagers sensed danger, they moved to a safer location protected by the security forces. But many vulnerable villagers weren't so lucky. Police say 84 people were killed in the attacks that lasted days, but community leaders insist the total is more than 200.
Curiously, the crisis in the central state of Plateau is between two ethnic groups. The Birom, who are mostly farmers, and the Fulani herdsmen blame each other for reigniting the conflict.
The Fulanis, jihadists, came behind this our church with a number more than 100 people in black over black. And they came and attacked us here.
From last year, August, to today, we lost over 250 persons. Secretly killings, some on the road, some in the rearing field, and so on and so forth. We continue receiving these killings and killings and killings.
The government is blamed for its failure to protect the weak, either for political expediency or the failure of the security apparatus to deal with the violence. Like in most Nigerian states affected by killings this year, the conflict centers mainly on land resources. The population has grown, so has the demand for food. And with the effects of climate change becoming more real, the fight over land and water has intensified. But many also say that with Nigeria's campaign season open, politicians are exploiting the situation to their advantage. Ahmed Idris, Al Jazeera, Central Nigeria.